The message arrived 17 years too late. And that was the first thing that made Agent Daniel Reeves realize something was terribly wrong. It was a cold October morning in 1961, inside a quiet intelligence office in Washington, D.C., the kind of place where secrets didn't just exist, they breathed. Daniel had seen hundreds of classified files in his career, but the envelope placed on his desk that morning felt different. No return address, no classification stamp, just one line written in faded ink. Received, June 6th, 1944. Daniel froze. That date was burned into history. D-Day, the Allied invasion of Normandy, the turning point of World War II. But this envelope had never been logged, never processed, never seen. Until now. Slowly, he opened it. Inside was a single sheet of paper, old, fragile, but the ink was still readable. The message read, "If you're reading this, then Operation Ghost has failed. The man you trust is not who he seems. Stop him before August 12th, or millions will die." Daniel read it again, and again. There was no signature, no sender, no explanation. But there was one detail that made his blood run cold. At the bottom of the page was a name. The flight to France felt longer than any mission Daniel Reeves had ever taken. Not because of distance, but because of what waited at the other end. Normandy. The same beaches where thousands had died, where history had been written in blood, and where, somehow, Daniel had already been, before he ever arrived. The military jeep stopped just short of the restricted zone. "Orders say we go no further," the driver muttered, avoiding eye contact. Daniel didn't argue. He stepped out into the cold coastal wind, the sound of distant waves crashing against the cliffs, echoing like ghosts of the past. This place hadn't forgotten the war. And maybe the war hadn't forgotten this place either. The bunker from the photograph wasn't on any official map. That alone was enough to confirm Daniel's suspicion. Operation Ghost wasn't just erased, it was buried. But Daniel had studied the photo carefully during the flight. The angle of the sunlight, the slope of the hill, the broken tree in the background. And now, standing there in real life, he saw it. The tree. Still standing. "Found you," he whispered. The bunker entrance was almost invisible, hidden beneath collapsed stone and overgrown grass. It looked like nothing more than war debris. But as Daniel brushed away dirt and rubble, a rusted steel door appeared beneath. Locked. Of course. Daniel pulled out his sidearm and struck the lock twice. The metal snapped. The door creaked open slowly, and a wave of cold, stale air rushed out. Air that hadn't been disturbed in nearly 2 decades.